This is my review of The Meg. I apologize because the movie was released in the US on Friday, August 10th of last week, and I was supposed to go to the movies and see it on August 11th of last weekend, and I didn't. I was so busy doing so many other things, I didn't have time to go to the movie. Also, I even tried to find the movie on bootleg, and I don't usually buy movies on bootleg. I haven't bought a movie on bootleg in like over 10 years. But I was going to do that to put out a review before too many people pick it up. So hopefully I'm not too late with my review. And I hope that I can still get the views. And so, yes, the movie is rated PG-13. Now the movie, it has like a long list of casts that are new to me. They're new faces to me. They might not be new to you all. You probably have seen them on the big screen or starring in other things on TV or whatever in other movies. I just haven't. So I took the time out to write down all of the names of the characters in the movie. A few of them you might know already, and a few of them may be new to you as well. Starting with Jason Statham, Ruby Rose, Lee Min-bing, Rainn Wilson, Jessica McName, Cliff Curtis, Robert Taylor, Paige Kennedy, Winston Chu, Masi Oka, Oliver Derry, and Glenn Levi. Now, the movie starts off with a group of deep divers. They are already down in the bottom of the ocean, and there's chaos going on and sirens going off, and the people are pretty much, they're stuck. So it's a mayday moment, and something has attacked their capsule, and so one of the crew members are already badly injured. Another one is gasping for air, and then there's water seeking in the capsule. And Jason Statham, he's like the leader of the crew that's down there. So he's trying to just get everybody in a safe, just trying to get everybody comfortable enough until they're able to be rescued, if they're able to be rescued. So at that point, we know that something is attacking the capsule, and it just kind of look like they're not going to make it to safety. So it kind of fades from that part, and then we're here in 5 years later. 5 years later, there's a company, and the guy over the company, Dr. what is his name? He is the father of the young lady who plays Su Ling, and his name is Dr. I'm so sorry. I thought I wrote the name down. But Dr. Su Ling, she's the daughter of the doctor who's over the company, who is sending another professional deep diving crew at the bottom of the ocean to see what was it that attacked those people 5 years ago. So that what the movie starts off as. It's kind of slow. It doesn't take off at all. It took about 50 minutes before you've seen a little bit more action. Also, like I said earlier, a lot of these faces is kind of new to me. So it's like the characters they're trying to find their way through. They're trying to find, their identity throughout the movie. They're just trying to give you that breakout character. And it's a little hit and miss. A lot of the scenes, it's like two of the characters, they kind of fail at attempting to give us a little, like just the funniness of the movie. And a lot of the things they were saying was a little lame or corny. So that part of the movie didn't keep me for the most part. But the second part of the movie kind of took off. This is when you see Su Ling's little girl, and she's playing with like a remote control. She's playing with like electric ball, and while the crew, they're having a meeting to talk about a group who went down. And let's see, let me backtrack a little bit, because a second crew ended up going down in the bottom of the ocean in the capsule. And that's when the ship got attacked by the Meg. So that's when you finally see the Meg. And it's like a beautiful scenery down below in the bottom of the ocean. You see like giant stingrays. You see an octopus. An octopus ends up attacking one of the capsules. And this is what brought the Meg out. So once the octopus attacked one of the capsules, the Meg came out and ate the octopus. That's how one of the crew members got loose. But the other crew, their ship ended up getting attacked by the Meg. The ship went down. It was unable to communicate with the people up above to let them know the status and everything of their condition. So that's when they end up contacting Jason Statham, and he decided to come aboard to work with this company to help them go down to the bottom of the ocean, not only to rescue that crew who were stuck at the bottom of the ocean, but to also find out what is it that is attacking people in the ocean. And so once he comes in the movie, and then it gets a bit more interesting. So now I'm gonna fast forward back to when the little girl, she was playing with her little ball with like a giant remote control that controlled the ball. So while they were in a meeting room briefing them on one of the deaths of one of the crew members and where they're gonna go from there, the little girl, she ends up seeing the Meg as he approached like this big opening in the glass. And I know a lot of y'all probably already seen in a preview. And then he takes a big chunk out of the glass. It doesn't puncture, but it kind of looked like it's going to. This is just kind of showing how big, how humongous this thing is. I mean, it was massive. I think they say it was 90 feet long. So that's when she screamed. But then also when they were down in the boardroom, they felt the vibration when the Meg attacked the the submarine. I'm gonna call it the submarine. So they all ran down to the little girl's safety, and they got her. And then they decided to go back down in the bottom of the ocean, just two of them this time, to find out what is there down there. So that's when the movie began to take off a little bit more, but it's still like some hit and miss scenes, and it also has its jump scares. And like I said, it got its corny, lame moments that like didn't have the theater like dying laughing. I just felt like the movie had a bit more potential to do better than it did. It ran an hour and 52 minutes. That's way too long for a movie to be like so stretched out with only about 40 minutes at the most of interesting scenes. So I don't really have too much. Like, the movie just didn't excite me. It didn't give me what I was expecting to say. This is like, it's like, I think the Meg really came out, which was originally called Megalodon, came out in 2002. And that one is, I haven't even seen that one. I want to see it now, because this one was like not so interesting to me. It just didn't give me what I was expecting. So now I want to see the Megalodon. But the Meg, it should have just been, this is 2018. Like, I'm not satisfied at all with what the director presented with this movie. Hopefully it's a part 2 and it can be better. I didn't even stay past the credits to see was it going to be something at the end that kind of leads us to there's a part 2. So I don't know if it'll be a sequel to the movie. At this point, I'm not even looking forward to it. Nothing excited me at all about the movie. It was boring. I give it a 2.5 stars. And that's pretty much all I have to say about it. I don't want to go too much into it. You can say it's spoilers because I did go in a few details about it. But then again, it's up to you. This is just my opinion of the film. So you all might enjoy it a little bit better than I did. But again, I would like to thank y'all for watching. If you enjoyed this review, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, and I will talk to you all later.